Welcome back to Messages from the 90s. This is quick 15-minute reads. Gotta bring up my timer. Scorpio went over. I am going to try to keep these to 15 minutes. If it does go over, it goes over. It's meant to go over. It was necessary. So, don't be mad if your video was 15 minutes and the next one is 20 minutes. It'd be like that sometimes. It's like Russian roulette. Well, one fell out, so I'm going to take the one that fell. Pisces. 2 water signs back to back. Okay. Let's do Pisces. Pisces. We got Pisces. Pieces. Pisces. Pieces. Alright, one card for the overall Pisces energy. One overall. Let's see for Pisces. Uh-oh, you want your chair? Yes. Why, what's wrong? Feel like putting stuff in the oven? Oh. Well, I'm doing 15 minutes. I got a timer, so right now I'm at 14:11. So I got 14 minutes. So Pisces, the first card that came up is Ice Cube. 8 of Swords. Just saying, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Uh-oh. So let's see what you need to check yourself about, Pisces. I feel like, whereas one time I was shuffling, like they were gliding real smooth, but I feel like these are kind of hard to shuffle, hard to, so maybe you're, something doesn't feel easy, something feels like your friends, 3 of Pentacles friends, they don't know that we know, they know we know. Oops. So this may have to do something with your friend group, celebrations, collaborations. So maybe what you're joining forces with. And that's kind of a weird way that I just said that. Knight of Cups, Jason's lyric. I can take care of myself just fine, thank you. For Pisces. Okay, so maybe you're relying too heavily on friends, maybe, or a partnership or connection. Maybe you're doing something where you should be asking for help, but you're not. 11:45. Let's see. The Fool, Hillary Banks. I don't have common sense. So you're taking a risk with something. You're not using your brain with something. You're not seeing something. Or you're just willing to take this risk. What is this for Pisces? What is this for Pisces? Maybe you're taking unnecessary risks thinking that what you're doing, you can handle it, you can do it yourself. You can, I don't know what this, the high priestess, Cinderella, it's possible. You're not trusting, you're not using your intuition, you're not trusting in the source. Maybe you have a defeatism attitude right now, and that's what you need to check. Willing to be able to step outside of your comfort zone, take that risk, and truly understand that it is possible. Yes, it came out in reverse. I feel like that's internally how you feel. Like, it's not possible. Whatever you're trying to achieve, it feels like you don't think you're going to be able to do it, but you're being called to trust the process, trust your intuition, trust in who you are, trust in what you're capable of doing and achieving. I'll take both of these, but let me do this one came out first. Everything is working for your good in reverse. Interesting. And then Four of Cups in reverse. Interesting. My deck is not backwards. Dead Presidents. Y'all may think I'm crazy, but I just want to do something that's different. I don't feel like you're trusting the process. I feel like you are literally trying to do any and everything that's different, and it's not working for your best interest. I'm really feeling like you feel like your back is up against the wall. 853. I feel like you're looking down more than up. You're not looking for the light. I feel like you're looking towards the darkness. Like, you need to turn it around. You need to look up. Judgment. We want to die. We choose. Knowledge counts, but common sense matters. Luann Johnson. I don't have common sense. Knowledge counts, but common sense matters. So I feel like you're using the knowledge you feel like you've acquired or have. But you're not using your common sense when it comes to this and why this is happening or what you need to do to change it. Death in reverse. I'm going to gut you like a fish. I feel like you more so are letting this change affect you internally versus how it actually has affected you externally. It has affected you more internally. It's Page of Cups, Matilda. Was it magic or just a coincidence? She didn't know. It is said that we humans only use a tiny portion of our brains. Matilda might have never have discovered her great own strength of mind were it not for the events that began on the very next day. So something happened that was supposed to elevate you, increase you, 707. But instead, I feel like it has had the opposite effect. And you're choosing this though. It's not out of your control. It's within your control. Nine of Pentacles, just saying, BG, cash, money, bling, bling. And I feel like that has put, kind of made you lose sight. Either you've been so focused on the money and achieving this, abundance that you're kind of tapped out in all the ways possible. I feel like it has had a negative effect on your finances, your stability. Queen of Pentacles, more money. A job ain't nothing but work. I feel like that's exactly how you're feeling right now. Whether you have a 9 to 5, whether you don't have a career, whether you started your own business, I feel like you're trying to find something that makes you feel alive. 6:03 on the clock, that makes you feel like it's not work. But right now, I feel like you're feeling like you're gonna have to suffer through it. I feel like you're trying anything to get this financial abundance, this stability, this change with this Queen of Pentacles. Whether it's scamming, whether it's flogging at somebody else, Pisces. Like you're trying to impress other people versus yourself. The Hierophant, Whitney Houston. I'm either my best friend or my worst enemy. And right now in Pisces, sad to say, I feel like you're being your worst enemy and you don't have to be. What's one to close out for Pisces? So we had two cards that fell out. It was Sabrina, the Moon card, and the 70s show. So secrets regarding relationships, celebrations, family, friends, connections. Two keeps falling out, and we got the Tower and we got the Lovers. So there's changes in your relationship. And it says the spell must have hit both elevators. And the Lovers, Martin and Gina, give me the luscious. 425. So whether this is a tower in your relationship or partnership or just internally with yourself. Six of Pentacles, what's going on? You're trying to figure out what's going on with this abundance. You're trying to see through the fog. You're trying to figure out how to change things around. And I feel like it's right on the other side. But you're not pouring into yourself. You're not sitting with yourself. You're not checking yourself before you wreck yourself in order to figure out how to get to this other side. 336. Houston, we have a problem. What's the problem for Pisces? Page of Swords, Harriet the Spy. I want to know everything and I want to remember everything. So your problem is practically being nosy, spying, snooping, trying to get all the information. 312 on the clock. Trying to, whether it's gossiping, talking, looking at something, but you're not clearly seeing exactly what it is. Because if we remember Harriet the Spy, yeah, she spied on every freaking body. She wrote in her journal. She wanted to know everything, see everything, but she still got the story wrong. She was looking at it from a different point of view. She looked at these people like they were rich and had this, but they actually were broken inside. They didn't have parents. She looked at these people like they were this, but they had to work in order to provide food for their family, or they was this and that. They felt out of place. So just as much as she felt out of place in the world and felt like she wanted to belong and leave a mark, so did they, and she didn't see that. I feel like it's something that you're not seeing, something you're more focused on that you shouldn't be focused on. And you're remembering too much that you actually should be letting go. It's a thing to remember, but it's something else when you actually don't forgive. I feel like this is outside of just remembering. I feel like you want to know everything so you can hold it over somebody's head, and maybe that's the problem. King of Swords is actually at the bottom of the deck when I just look. Jerry Springer, take care of yourselves and each other. Now, it's not to say that you're not taking care of yourself or you haven't been taking care of others, but I honestly feel like you need to sit with yourself. You need to pour more into yourself and actually, I don't know what you've been doing to others, but I feel like you possibly might want to put them on a spot, expose them, have the truth come out. We got, Harriet the Spy, Page of Swords with King of Swords, with the Magician at the top. Did I do that? So you check yourself before you wreck yourself. And the Magician. You may be creating this conflict in your life. Whether it's magic, whether it's thoughts, whether it's emotions, there's something that you have control over. So that still means that you have the control to actually change what the situation is. Whether it's your finances, whether it's a relationship, whether whatever. The water signs are extra long. This is about to start beeping in 30 seconds. We have 36 seconds left to go. And the water signs have been extremely long. And it leads me to say a few things, but I'm going to save that for my collective video. Let's do animals for Pisces. 17 seconds. Animals for Pisces. Pisces. A swan. Reflection. So I feel like you're trying to internally be this swan, be graceful, or externally, but internally you're not. You're the opposite. So externally you're trying to pose as a swan, graceful. Internally you're upside down, and that's understandable if you're going through towers, losses of any kind. But that outside is going to, that inside is going to have to match the outside. We got the mouth. I feel like that just means you're missing something small. It may be small to you. It may be scary, annoying, disgusting, trivial. But it is something small. I feel like you're not setting your sights on. The number 6 could be significant. I see the colors in there. Cheetah. You're like moving fast. You're trying to achieve this life, and you're trying to move through the bullshit and not really acknowledge it, deer. But you essentially are the deer in headlights. You don't know what to do. You're trying to move past, but you're still the deer. The hummingbird. Moving fast movement. Trying to reach something. So we're over by 147. The peacock. So maybe this is how you feel. You feel small. You feel jittery, flighty. And this is how you want to show up. You want to be the peacock. You want to stand. Or this is how you feel internally, and this is how you want to be perceived externally. You're trying to show up as the peacock, full of life, vibrant, full of color, stoic, in purpose. But you kind of feel, even though this is in purpose, your purpose is fleeting, quick, fluttering. But you got to remember the light is still behind you, hummingbird. So I'm really getting that you need to get back to the source of your light. What brings you happiness? What makes you happy? Let's do some daily magic for you, Pisces. $306. Let's do daily magic for Pisces. Notice the cycles swirling around you, the seasons, the moons, your own breath, and begin to work with these cycles to create flow and balance. And we know, Pisces, when you guys are not aligned, you are not in flow, and you are definitely not in balance. Call yourself home. Names have power. Use yours to call to the parts of yourself that are in hiding or that retreated at some point in your past. Place your hands over your heart and gather these wisps of self back into your being so you can be whole. Pisces. Let's do, we're at 4 minutes. We're going to do tune in. Nobody's supposed to be here, Deborah Cox. Nobody's supposed to be here, but you can't change my heart says no, no, no. Nobody's supposed to be. So, Pisces, you don't want nobody there. You don't want to be bothered, but baby, you're going to have to let that go. You're going to have to check yourself before you wreck yourself. You are essentially the reason for your stagnation and your downfall, and that's crazy. That's crazy. Not to say it's crazy because I've been there. X Factor, Lauryn Hill. So it might definitely have something to do with a partnership, a relationship. Let's do one more for Pisces and close this out. Rosa Parks, Outcast. Is that I know you like to think you? No, that ain't that. Don't stink, but lean a little bit closer. See, Roses. So we're 509 over. Roses by Outcast. Did that just come up before I even typed anything in? I should have just clicked on it, but that's kind of weird. Wait, who died? Sorry, y'all. What? It just said somebody was dead. I seen a black face. What the world? Where is it at? That's crazy. That's weird. Somebody died. Wait, do they got a whole pentagram up here? Sell like magic with new AI tools. Shopify. What is the Enneagram personality test? Reformer, helper. Okay, I know I'm way over. Oh, was that the thing? No. Okay, whatever. Other guys would say she's mighty fine, but mighty fine only got you somewhere half the time. In the other half, other got you cussed out or coming up short. You don't dig this now, even though you need a golden calculator to divide the time to look inside and realize that real guys go for real down to Mars girls. I know you like to think shit don't stink, but lean a little bit closer. See, roses really smell like boom, 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 boom. Yeah, roses really smell like boom, 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 boom. Hey, I know you like to think, yo. So yeah, y'all need to go listen to that. Rose Pod, check yourself before you wreck yourself. That's y'all need to tap in. Tap in, tap in, tap in. Alright, Pisces. That's all I got for y'all. For today, Pisces.